Hello there. In this video I want to show you how to gold plate an M badge from a BMW basically. There are M3s, M5s, well, what does the M stands for? It's motorsport. It stands for motorsport, BMW motorsport. Yeah, and I want to plate one. They are plastic basically, and they are plated in chrome. So this is a normal badge for the rear, and you can see the sticker underneath the, where you can take it off and put it on the car. Yeah, first of all, I put it in a chrome stripping tank just to show you that it's plastic. Look, I put it in the water here, and it swims. Of course it's plastic, but the top is still chrome. So they do this from when they make them. They put copper on, they put nickel on, they put chrome on them. Believe it or not, a very thin layer. Yeah. Right. If I'm lucky, I can still use. Even I put it in a tank, I can still use the tape on the rear anyway. So you need to be careful because it's very soft. It's plastic underneath. Even this part is conductive and it is chrome, as I said before. Anyway, so now I'm only testing if it's, I can see the rectifier here, if it's current going through, if anything happened, because if I put the whole lot in, then the crocodile clip is conductive, and it's, at the moment it shows me, yes, it's current going through. This means the stripping is taking place. If you want to know how to work out with a tank or so, how to do this with a chrome stripping with a tank, I have other videos. I think I'll put a link up here somewhere, which shows you how to plate or how to strip in a tank. So anyway, now I'll put it in. Need to secure it quite well on the top, the clip, the copper there, that it doesn't come off. It doesn't normally will float, because it's so light it swims, of course. So I'll leave it in there for not long really, for a minute or so, depending how well. There's a thin plating anyway. I'll leave it in there for a minute or so. After a minute, I only move the clip a little bit to make sure that this part where the clip is also the chrome removed. So I'll test it again, see if it's stripping. So put it back in there, make sure it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't swim basically. It must be underneath the solution, in the solution, rather than swimming. Anyway, so you can see bubbling also where the badge is, coming from the badge, not only where the crocodile clip is. So if there's no contact, the badge will not be bubble, of course. Anyway, I left it in there for a minute and a half maybe. Now you can see the color different already. So this is now stripped basically, and it's stripped everywhere. So it's much easier than with if I do it on a car, of course I use chrome stripper. You can use normal chrome stripper brush and then strip it, no problem. I do it in a tank. I have a small one here. This one, the big one was for the rear. This one is for the wings, or what I say in America, fenders, I think. Yeah, for the front, they are on the left and right. I've got two. I'll only show you one here. This one is stripped. I don't show you the whole process on this one. You've seen it. Yeah, that's it. Now I'll show you what we need. The badge, of course, gloves, very important. Minus cable, which always goes on the item. I use a flat platinum electrode. There's gold in there on the swabs. MPU, I use MPU to activate or clean again and activate, because it's nickel now. I use two swabs. I use a normal swab and a large swab. The normal swab I put on, which fits exactly on this platinum electrode. It's platinized titanium, by the way. Anyway, yeah, and then I put it over because I like it to be.
It's 1645.
Doubled up, basically, and it's 1645, really. Okay, yeah, that's it. There's brand new swabs, basically. Put it on there. The plus cable, of course, goes on there. Soak it very well in the solution before I use it. Now I leave it in there for a minute or so. Now the shaking of you need to shake it very, very well, otherwise it will not work very well. Put a little bit in the thing. You can use a tissue. I use what is this? Microfiber cloth. So yeah, then basically rub it in like this, or you can use activator as well if you want. But I use this one always, most of the time. I speed it up, this up a little bit. Make sure these areas are, you know, you do these areas as well. And if you do it with a swab, it's difficult to get in there as well, unless you put it in the tank again. Yeah, and do the whole process in the tank. You can tank plate this as well, the gold. But if it's on the car, there's no option for tank plate. You need to use brush anywhere. So that's it. Hold on, now I rinse it with deionized water, and because deionized water, because I straight away played on there, so you shouldn't use tap water unless it's a final stage, basically, unless you're finished blading. So now the clip on, you must be very careful because the plastic is quite soft-ish. Anyway, so then I start plating basically, and yeah, it's annoying here. You will not believe how many gadgets here around making noises when I do this kind of stuff. Ka-ching. Anyway, so I played there. This solution is not brand new. It used to be 8 gram, but this is about. I used it. This is a used solution. This is why it plays a little bit slower than normal. I think it's half. I think it's about 4 or 5 gram maximum left in the solution per liter. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know it played slower than like the normal 8 or 12 gram, the high-speed gold what I use. It plays a lot quicker. So I need to spend a little bit more time to have the same outcome. What I put on there, not more than a half a micron. 0.3 to 0.5 maximum. I don't put much more on there. I mean real microns, not you think, okay, there's a micron on there, but it's not really. I can always, when I put it on the car, because it's for my own car, by the way, I can always replay it afterwards when it's on there. But I want to see how long it lasts anyway. I've played stuff before for myself and used it, and it lasts for years. If you take care of it. Alright, I played for a few minutes and then make sure the sides are plated, and yeah, and inside as well where the W is there, the areas, the sides and the top, and yeah, that's it basically. Yeah, that's for an M car, M3. But it's not an M3 because the M stands for motorsport. They are not only M3s, M5. The first M car which comes out from BMW was the M1, by the way. When was this? In 1978. Right, this is the small one, this is the big one. Now you can see the difference is plated now, gold. Yeah, looks alright. It came delivered. I paid like £5 for delivered or something. It came delivered already with not 100%. This is like, it's not an original badge, put it this way, but it's a really good fake one, put it this way. Yeah, the small one, well, I don't really need to show you the whole process again. The small one is already plated, so I plated it now, and yeah, this is the big one again. There is some marks on it, but this is water basically. I haven't wiped it off very well. So that's it basically. Now I'll let it dry, and I have tried it already, and the sticker is still on there, and the sticker is still sticking. The marks what you see on there, I've wiped it off afterwards. It's perfect. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Please subscribe. I've got Instagram as well. Blah blah blah. Put a thumbs up. See you next time. Bye bye.